Preacher boy.
They done ski masked up and robbed a church in Brooklyn, New York. Where is BLM? Where is the community leaders? If the church folk in your community ain't safe, then who is? Now, Reese, you know those community leaders on vacation until another cop show. You might got a point there.
Gutta And Saved, they can't stand me.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Reese Johnson, and this is the Gutta And Saved podcast. Please click that like button, click that subscribe button, and click that bell for notification to stay plugged in with me. Sunday, a Brooklyn, New York pastor by the name of Lamar Whitehead and his congregation was robbed at gunpoint. Fully masked armed gunmen ambushed the church this past Sunday. These Negroes out of control. I'm gonna play the clip, then I'm gonna come on back with my thoughts on this whole situation.
Somebody else died, what you about to go through. Yo, all right. Yo, all right.
Everybody stay still. Nobody move. Nobody move.
I tell you, man, this is crazy.
Nobody move.
Got kids in there, everything. Hear the kids in the background. Crazy. Man, listen. This is a violation right there. That's a violation. That is the true definition of being on demon time. In the hood, if you're doing dirt, civilians, women, children, churchgoers is off limit. But since these OGs are scared of these young boys these days, these young boys don't have no codes. They don't have no principles to stand on. They are unruly, and it's sad. The black community in Brooklyn need to rally up together and get justice for this church like they do when these cops get out here and kill black people. We need to rally up and help this church, real rap, because this is unacceptable. Real rap, that's unacceptable. Regardless of how you might feel about pastors and the money they may be taking from the congregation, the church is still a safe place where our mothers and our grandmothers and our fathers and grandfathers go for refuge to praise God. Robbing a church shouldn't even cross your mind or anybody's mind. I don't care how bad you're down or going through hard times. The church is where you go to get help. I'm gonna need Mike Son and Tamika Mallory and all those folk out there to get active on this. Real rap. We can't be pro-black when white people do something harmful to the black community. We can't only just be pro-black when that happened. We need to be pro-black and hold our own people accountable when stuff like this happen. We can't continue to let these people run crazy in the hood. These young boys run crazy in the hood and terrorize our communities. Like, for real, they just ran inside of a church. They just ran inside of a church, guns out, putting your grandmother on and your mother on the floor, laying your grandmother and your mothers and your grandfathers and your uncles down like, yo, like, that's how y'all moving right now? Like, really? In this situation right here, real rap, somebody need to snitch. Yeah, I said it. Somebody need to snitch. If this doesn't get resolved by the black community, this will open up a door for it to continue to happen. That's what y'all want to happen? Y'all cool with these dudes running around in the hood, laying down your grandmothers and your mothers whose safe place is the church? Like that's, y'all gonna really let this happen? If the folk who's praying for your communities, who's believing God to raise up leaders that's going to be effective in your communities, can't be safe where they usually go for refuge, your grandmothers, your mothers, your fathers, and all, they can't be safe in the church, where else can they be safe at? That's why they keep running to these politicians. That's exactly why they keep running to these politicians. Y'all wondering why all these black people are separated between Democrats and Republicans, because they keep running up there to, for the lack of better words, the white man for help, because y'all Negroes is doing stuff like this. And then the community leaders is allowing it to happen. If real rap, man, y'all need to step up and do something. If you are OG in the streets or big dog with stripes, y'all need to get this handled ASAP and make an example out of whoever did this. Because if you don't, it's going to happen again, and it might be a different outcome. And I am not saying kill them, but make an example out of them. You know, make an example to the point where it will let other people know, yo, this is not how we getting down around here, and this is never going to be tolerated, or it's never going to happen again. That's the kind of example y'all need to set, because real rap, that ain't cool. What them bulls did right there is not cool. The pastor who was robbed went to Instagram to talk about the whole situation. Here's the clip.
And as I was preaching, I seen 3 to 4 armed men come in, and I just told my church, because see, when you're a shepherd, right, you have to lead your sheep. You have to lead your sheep, and you have to protect your sheep. And when I seen the armed men come in, you know, it was specifically for me. It was specifically for me and of course my wife. And when I seen them come into the sanctuary with their guns, I told everybody, get out. Everybody just get out, right? Everybody get out. I didn't know if they wanted to shoot the church up, or if they were just coming for a robbery. And they were all black men, and they had masks, but I can see their face. And they came in, and they took all of my wife's jewelry and took all of my jewelry. And then they left. However, these young men didn't know that cameras were on, and we know what car you was driving. They was driving in a white Mercedes CLA Benz. We know what car you're driving in, and we also know that you switched your clothes in the car, because I ran after them. When they turned the guns and went down, I ran after them. When I seen them across the street going to get in the car, I didn't have my car keys. So I told them to get my car keys, and I drove to run after them. Lo and behold, to me, I had drove by them, but we know that they changed clothes and they took the masks off, and then they left. However.
Yeah. So that was the pastor going over the whole situation, man. I'm glad nobody got hurt. They only took material things, and they ain't take nobody life. Thank God for that. But this is still unacceptable. You don't get no stripes for that. Like, real rap. I don't know who would even give you stripes. Give y'all stripes for that. Real rap. Y'all are making it really hard for us who's trying our best to build our community up, for it to thrive, you know, and to prosper. But to me, real rap, this is a major setback for the black community at large. Like, real rap, those young boys need to be handled ASAP. Y'all need to get out there and find out who did this to the church, to that community. Because here's the crazy thing. That would have never happened to a mosque. You want to know why? That would never happened to a mosque. Because the nation would have been out there ASAP. And they would have found out who did that. How come we can't have that same energy when this happens to your local church? where your grandmother and your mothers and your uncles and all the people who's trying to be civilized people in society, whether you agree with their belief system or not, these are a safe haven where your grandparents, your parents, and all these people go. Like, this need to get taken care of ASAP. Like, real rap. I'm not calling for no violence. I'm not calling for anybody to be hurt. But what I am saying, whoever did this, they need to find it, and we need to hold justice in our own community, because we know how, the system is going to handle them. Now, if you want to go that route and give them to the police, this, that, and the third, yeah, let them do their job too. But this needs to be handled ASAP, because if it don't get handled, it's sending a signal out for other people who's thinking about doing this, and you might start seeing this more frequent. Real rap. And that's all I got to say, man. I'm out. This episode of Gutta and Saved was brought to you by Pharaoh Hair Experience, located in Philadelphia, PA. If you want to experience the royal hair treatment and you're in the Philadelphia and surrounding areas, be sure to go to hairpharaoh.as.me/schedule, or you could just call for your appointment, 267-262-4655. Also, you could check out Pharaoh Hair _experience on Instagram for all info, for all styles, for the Pharaoh Hair Experience. If you're a gutter and you're definitely a saint, don't be afraid to let the world know. Go to gasmerch.com. gasmerch.com and check out all our exclusive sweatshirts, t-shirts for men and women of all sizes. gasmerch.com. Exclusive, innovative, and the hottest merch thus far. gasmerch.com. It's your boy Reese Johnson. This is the Gutta and Saved podcast. You already know they can't stand me. I stay dropping the facts. I stay bringing the truth. And if it's in the headlines, I'm bringing it to you, man. I really appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, and I holla at y'all on the flip. Peace.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.